Leviticus 19:32, the very next verse. Thou shalt rise up before the hoary head and honor the face of the old man and fear thy God. I am the Lord. So just going through again, the verses and the moral laws. This is talking about respecting, having respect unto your elders, okay? When it talks about the hoary head, that's your hair that's become white or gray due to old age, okay, from aging. So this is the white-headed or the gray-headed, the elders, people that we should respect as elders. And notice the Bible says this. It even says that you should rise up before the hoary head. That means to literally stand up. When an older gentleman or a woman, comes into a room and you're younger, you're supposed to respect them by standing up and honoring them. And that's lost in American culture today. Because I actually used to remember as a kid with my family who's Persian, and this was very prevalent in their culture, when we would be sitting around conversing at their house, like my parents and their friends, and an older man would come in, even if he was just a few years older, 10 years older, 5 years older, everybody would stop what they're doing and they would literally stand up and just, greet them and, kind of respect them and then sit back down and the conversation would continue. And this was a sign of respect, and it still goes on in the Middle East. It's just something that we've lost respect for our elders in this country and in the West. And it's really damaging because, one thing I hate to see is when 1 Timothy 5, verses 1 through 2 are twisted by pastors for their own gain. Because look at 1 Timothy 5, 1 through 2. It says, rebuke not an elder, but entreat him as a father. And pastors, we've hammered this in before, but, pastors will just stop there. Rebuke not an elder. I'm the elder, I'm the pastor, rebuke me not, And this leads to another false teaching. It leads to false doctrine where people think you're not allowed to correct a pastor. If a pastor is wrong, you should correct them. Now, I'm not talking about harshly or going in and rebuking them, but, you can open up the Bible and gently say, hey, pastor, what do you think about this passage? I hope people will do that with me in a spirit of brotherly love if I'm wrong on something. The Word, the King James Bible, is our final authority. Let's read 1 Timothy 5. Rebuke not an elder, but entreat him as a father. Let's read the rest. And the younger men as brethren, the elder women as mothers, the younger as sisters, with all purity. So obviously, contrasting the words, reading the entire verse instead of just one part of it, shows you elder, younger. It's very clear that this is talking about age. Respect people older than you. I get tired of these punk little 20-year-old, 25-year-old Christians who come up and try to rebuke me in a harsh way. And I see them do it to other people, and we see this increasing. It's wickedness. It's a sin. It's against the Bible, and if you value the Bible, you need to do this. Okay, and obviously, just real quick, if elder always meant pastor in the Bible, this says elder women. And we all agree that women are not to be pastors. So obviously, this is talking about older people.